Oke guys, kita lanjut game kedua antara Bigetron era melawan Gpx Basreng.
It's gonna be super interesting for this second game.
Dari Bigetron era dikasih hero pegangan semua, guys.
Somehow I do feel like with all of the drums that they are having here, Gpx Basreng have something.
Di sini Funi pakai tal.
But the presence
ke Angela Midland ya.
This is what things need to be understand. The Violet with the Paquito, Tall with
Angela
the
lawan Parsia, guys.
Chincha with the Clan, Caramel with the Joy. They are going all out here on the drop. They are going with the signature pick. They are going with all the things that they know. And look at that one, Vivian actually receiving so much damage. And it might be a first blood, but Flicker forced to be used.
Okay, again to be used. Wings by Wings has been activated for the earliness for this because the Paquito is trying to burst down onto Chinzi. Let's not forget that Shell and Jincho is just
memang power guys dengan cleannya. Cuma kan ini lawannya ladies terkuat ya guys ya. Sama good laner terkuat juga cuy di sini ladies ya.
How aggressive they can be, but look at that B-Ball playing around with thoughts. Movement, Ashura Aura is not being used yet. Puni, they really need to understand how the movement from the Vival is gonna be like super important. If they are able to stop the growth of Vival, it will be good for the side of Team Gpx Basreng. But if it's not, from the side of Team Bigetron, and will have a lot of leads. And there you go, Vival able to secure the neutral objective, while Caramel still trying to get back and not forcing it to the side of Bigetron.
Okay, knowing that Bigetron is just finding a way to be that aggressive, but usually what happens in the first game, they try to all just go head on because they want that point very much. But onto that second game, both teams will just move as quite non-aggressive as the first match because they're trying to move it as more of a tactical way during the fights also. And not to mention that, okay, Rage and the Revenge going in with the penalty zone, getting again with the Feather airstrike onto the back line, needs to escape again with even Fumi getting that hit. Even that Vival gets the chance to pull out the turtle for a bit of
jujur aja Caramel sama Mailen gue lebih itu sih lebih proper ke arah Mailen sih, soalnya kalau Mailen itu guys apa namanya over gitu loh, mantep gitu, berani tabrak gitu lah, berani lah intinya lah ya. Gameplaynya pun berbeda jauh guys sama Caramel ya.
Vivian, so they are maximizing the potential of each hero that
cuma ya Caramel OP juga guys ya, apalagi kan ya mantan junglernya Ivosling juga ya.
How to avoid things with the aggressiveness from Gpx, but there you go, Caramel going in a little bit further, but there is a bouncing ball, Ferret Strike, it's been ignored right here, but Tall is pretty low and it will be a first blood in the hand of
first
Vivian.
Blood guys, menit 3.
That decimation and a last hit from Vivian. It's just purely very good. And the third minute, finally getting a first blood, it will be a very heavy centric thing. Okay, all 4 people going in again, stunning the only marksman here, but with the hard guard trying to help in, it cannot be helped right there. But even so, Caramel gets to do so and getting that 1 versus 1. But for me, I don't think that it's a good trade. Gpx Basreng got their marksman picked off by Bigetron era. It's far more expensive trade onto Gpx side.
That is right, but look at that one. Terrorist trying to open up something here to the side of Bigetron, but there is no follow-up at all. It's pretty low right now, trying to get back a little bit. Ashura Aura unable to get close, but Violet is being known the location and the presence by the Vivian Soul Bloom here. So Gpx Basreng right now still trying to go and aim for more, but Caramel was seeking for the presence of Bigetron era, and I think with the Reno Joy that is already been used here, I don't think it's not going to be easy for them to jump in and getting over the turtle, but look at that one, setup.
Revenge going in with the penalty zone onto the back line with the Feather airstrike cancelled out by Violet. Then again, Jinjo being in the first line here with hard guard following up with Tall being that bit of the frontliner, but a decimation taking it down, leaving Violet only bit of a kill, but then again another double kill secured by Vivo, only not there to extend Fumi, leaving only bit of a health and Tall, Funi and even Caramel still can go back, but the bottom turret is no longer safe.
Oh, it's no longer safe, no longer able to be contested. But there you go, Vivol will go directly into the objective gameplay here. It's a very good snowball, to be honest.
COD baru diamankan oleh Cinzi ya. Ini Vivol bakalan perfect turtle lagi guys, harusnya guys.
And maybe going for the lightning truncheon to
apalagi goldnya juga lumayan beda jauh ya.
I think like the progress of Caramel is a little bit okay here, because we know that actually she is getting 2 kills so far. So it's pretty hard for the side of Bigetron Era to stopping Caramel. But the thing is, Violet in the top lane, getting the turret. That is very objective movement, while Violet being chased out a little bit by the Circling Eagle along with the Soul Bloom. But that is not going to be the main thing here. Caramel jumping in, using that rhythm, but unable to get anyone from
Blazing Duet, bro.
Okay, Blazing Duet opening up again. Michelle is just being burst down again by Violet, being the front line to front instead. But the Feather Airstrike is being the one taken down using that, leaving only Fulni, Tal, and also Caramel needs to move back. 4 people still on standing, and yet the third turtle hasn't really risen.
Oh, sadly for Chinchao, that's why I was like mentioning it before. It's pretty hard for Clan to avoid the presence from the cloud. 2 times being targeted, 2 times being picked up. But Uni, right now, it might be the food or maybe the parade.
Uni mah terlalu aman, guys.
But thank God she still have that flicker tool going back a little bit, while Vivol, the position is being known here by presence of Tall, but I don't think that they will try to do anything towards Vivol. She's a monster at this point.
Maybe they're just waiting for that blue buff, but then again, it's quite aggressive here, baiting out that Blazing Duet with a hard guard opening again. But sadly, there isn't much movement trying to commit that on, because not to mention that you need to remember that the third turtle is going to respawn in like 15 seconds.
It is. And now, for Bigetron Era side, they are leading by 2,000 or 3,000 gold lead here. And now, for Bigetron, they might want to go for chasing everyone down for a Gpx after getting that second movement.
Turtle yang ketiga guys ya.
But Violet doing what she knows. She was like, okay, I'm gonna do the split, let's try to get something. But in the mid lane, Tall receiving quite a lot of damage, but not for so long, because I don't think like Bigetron want to have a big fight
keciduk guys ya.
outside of the turtle pit, because they really aim for that. They want to play objectively.
Okay, trying to find a great way here, but can see that the Joy is trying to set up there. And even with Shell, trying to find a great way. Vivian trying to zone out, find more info, find where the players of Gpx Basreng are, and then reveal their location. But their retribution power is just ready in the bottom side with that lava beetle down there. So far, the Lord has just been started, but there's quite of an island battle up there. Didn't really forgot at all, but okay, bouncing ball going in with the Tyrant Straight didn't really get anybody, but then again, need to play it safe, bait it out.
Golden stuff udah diamankan oleh Cell.
Penalty zone going in onto 2 people, and it's just too powerful. A flicker going on for defensive, but Tal being right in front again. A Circling Eagle onto the back line, but Violet has joined into the war. All of the skirmishes getting out of those skills, not to mention that the Lord, they're just trying to start for Bigetron Era. Gpx Basreng really needs to look that out.
No, but look at that. From the side of Bigetron Era, they are going to be able to secure that Lord and Chow with the target. But look at that killing spree coming from Caramel's side.
Okay, getting Vivol still in the front line again. Maybe trying to get penalty zone onto 3 people. Then again, Vivol trying to beat out, but Violet is just too powerful. Okay, bit of a Tyrant's range here, but with the Feather Airstrike, hasn't really taken down with a decimation. And a secure one right there. Vivian tried to pull in onto the side of Chincha with electrifying beast taken down, but even there's a shot.
Itu nekat banget guys.
And a double kill for the
Gila guys ya, 2 atau 3 bro.
With that double kill into that Booney.
Tapi tetap aja guys ya.
Securing the kills.
Di sini Bigetron Era masih untung guys ya.
How is the position is actually not really well. I mean, like Tal was doing all she can to stop the movement from the side of Bigetron era, but Caramel coming in with those damage is actually pretty huge here and stopping some of the players from the side of Bigetron era and shutting down
Tadi
the
Violet
Marvis
agak ngeri
is
juga ya,
actually a
di
huge stop
base aja
right
digasin
there.
guys, kok di base lagi ya,
It's
di
still a
turret
very
ya,
good condition
turret
coming from
aja
the side
digasin
of
ya.
Gpx Basreng, despite from Bigetron era, they're still having the lead here, and the lead is like 300 or 400 golds.
I can starting to see that Gpx Basreng is trying to gain up to Bigetron era. They want to put up more of a fight here, and then again,
Horizon Sight udah diamankan oleh Chal ya.
Slowly. Not to mention that from Bigetron era needs to play out this very well. From Violet, I really respected that she's trying to split push here, but then again,
Violet,
with the hard guard
satu
here,
versus everybody guys.
Itu
Caramel, ih ultinya guys, aduh.
Violet
terlalu dini ya guys ya.
But there is no way escaping from the first kill.
Iya, mungkin takut cooldown guys, aduh.
Fumi here.
Ya Funi ditinggalin bro.
She will be able to survive that
ya.
one. I'm like Jin's Pasha.
Ya udah.
As well. So
udah pasti tumbang ya guys ya. Cel one by one.
They are not stopping.
Caramel lah, ya Mel, aduh.
Ya. Will she survive that one? Tal is still there. Bouncing ball, able to secure.
Terlalu dini sih guys ya dia guys.
It is a slow movement.
Ya memang cooldownnya emang lumayan cepet juga bro.
Plays so neatly, taking one turret after another. So finally, right in the middle one, they've been able to do so.
Ini cepet habisnya guys ya.
Well, it's 11 minutes inside of the line of round, going for 12 minutes so far. Bigetron era piled up again the goals differences. For this child, she's just so free having what she wants. She's having the Chorus side, Demon Hunter Sword, Golden Staff, and going for the Demon Hunter Sword.
Oke lah, foto udah diamankan oleh Vivian ya.
And after having that Demon Hunter Sword, I think it's
Nanti
going to be
Quiras
harder
udah
for
diamankan
the
oleh
side of
Fumi.
Gpx to handle this cloud. Unless, from the side of Bigetron era, they're making the mistakes here. The count of the damage really needs to be proper from the side of Gpx to go and aiming for Bigetron era.
Okay, seeing that problem in Bigetron era, trying to start Caramel from the back line, trying to steal that in. With the electrifying beats, didn't really get anybody. It's just merely a distraction. But then again, an anti-CC onto that, a hard guard trying to select in but not committed yet. For Bigetron era, still finding a great moment. So far, that Lord is just been resetted.
They are not going to be forcing it for too far because they know that Caramel is still there. They don't want Caramel to be able to steal out the Lord here. So for the side of Bigetron era, they want to be sure over the players that they can pick off or even getting the objectives here. Because one slight mistake, just like what we talked before, what we mentioned before, it can change the game into the complete the other side. So right now, Bigetron era start to poke again into the Lord while Tal opening up all of the bushes. So they can have the information of what they need to do next, and the Lord is being resetted again.
Lah, itu Caramel, astaga langsung tumbang guys.
Onto Caramel, and that is an expensive move instead. But Bigetron era really want to
Bigetron era mode ganas ya guys ya.
Leaving Gpx Basreng weren't able to give up a good fight because their retribution power is just been taken down.
That's the thing. After getting the Caramel down, Bigetron era will definitely go and aim for that Lord. That is a clear statement right there from Bigetron era. You want it, you cannot get it because I am the one who could have stole it from you guys.
I want it, I get it.
You don't.
I want it, I get it.
You don't get it. But yeah, there you go, Tal. The main target right here, but the time range is being opened up, but for what cost?
A lot of skills all out.
Yeah, but C is still going to be taken down no matter what happens.
Okay, trying to find a great way also. BTR's classic press down. And they have to put on a good defense because remember, that Lord is just marching right from the bottom lane. And from BTR's era, it's just trying to force in a lot of ways to go in because Caramel is just leaving only seconds away for defensing all of this.
Ini seharusnya masih aman guys.
One player is just out of sight.
Tinggal 13 star doang ya.
Commitment onto Bigetron era, taking it down. For example, like the Paquito up there, even Violet gets drained into the half of the HP. Not to mention that our Lord is here and will be barging in with the penalty zone from Fumi, and also the Feather Airstrike on the backline again. Bit of a suppress there, and a hard guard trying to support
karamelnya ya Tuhan, masih aman.
Conceal opening up again, but even the Lord didn't really budge in. Circling Eagle with a bit of an airborne, but then again,
minion atas bro.
Need to move back, but it's just
minion atas,
too
taruh bawahnya tumbang.
Trying to charge in again with another airborne here.
Talnya tumbang, guys.
Pinning it down. One of the players from Gpx Basreng is just taken down. Chinchao needs to focus more here.
Tersisa 2 base start doang ya.
Ayo Fumi. Penalty zone, then again activated with the Feather Airstrike from the back line, taking it down, dealing a lot of damage, but sadly
tidak mau terlalu over juga ya dari Bigetron ya.
No more minion for them to push in.
But still, though, they are able to secure tall and getting the base start at the bottom lane and almost getting top and also mid one. So for Gpx Basreng, the harder their homework will be here to handle all of the things that Bigetron era did. But it takes like 50 seconds before the next Lord to appear.
Immortality udah diamankan oleh Vival cuy.
Important. Whoever got it might have the chance to have a little bit of upper hand. If it's like Gpx Basreng, they can prolong the game and maybe even try to change the game into the other side. But if it's not, I mean, like, Bigetron era is on the edge to win the second game.
Okay. No, slowly but steady, pressing down again. It's just a matter of seconds where you want to start. Caramel quite far off here. A bit of a here with Climb, but Shell needs to move back with Feather Airstrike following up again with dealing a lot of damage and even a double kill onto BTR Eris. One and only jungler, and leaving out again Chinchao pushing onto the back again. Circling Eagle onto the back line with Tal being in the front. Needs to move back again. And slowly but steady,
3 lawan 5 anjay.
Pushing a bit of a
mana kuat semua lagi ya. Aduh.
Minion wave getting in, surging and staging in, getting all of that. But it's just taken down with one penalty zone, and even
Chinchao-nya alamak, terjatuh ban sumpah dah. Itu ulti terbang, guys. Wah, gila. Wah, Vivian dikasih Matilda mah emang ngeri kali guys. Ini gimana guys? Oke lah guys ya, kita lanjut ke match yang terakhir antara RRQ Omega melawan dari Smart Omega guys. Bye bye.